How do 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 boo do. Welcome to JEEZO It's Friday number 27, and we've got a lot to cover. We've always got a lot to cover. The week is a wild week, and a lot of news happens, right? A lot of crazy things happen. I find a lot of weird stories, a lot of cool clips happen. A lot of stuff happens during the week, and this is a week like no other, which we will get into in a bit, and we'll cover that off, and then what we'll do is we'll try and move on. So, if you're watching this, is a video back. So you've seen this. This is a live stream, but you're seeing this as a video, and you've clicked on it. Thank you so much for clicking on this. Right, this is a live stream. If you want to get involved, then jump in on a Friday at 7 p.m. and chat along and all that kind of jazz. And please subscribe. That'd be mega cool, right? Like, comment, all that kind of stuff. Not just for numbers, for connections. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for connections. This episode is the connections episode. It's all about connecting with folk, because that's what this is all about, really, right? This on a Friday night, JEEZO It's Friday. It's my night out, but in. That's basically what this is. So if you oh, let me just... well, I'm not getting chat through. There's people chatting, but I'm not getting them. Why is it not coming through? Oh, I'm not getting chat. Sorry. So we've got Rob, we've got Ian, we've got Mark, we've got John. Howdy, lads. I don't know why that's not coming through. I need to get the multi-stream chat's not working. Let me just fire something off. Howdy. I'll see a howdy. Colin, of course. Men said hoodie. Oh, I think it's now firing off. Boss T. Is Boss T here? Oh, Boss T's here. Right, I think it's firing off now. All right, I can see shit. I can see the boys. Right. Oi. Right. So, yeah, this is the... let me just put my phone onto... off of Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'll put it over there. Just so to make sure it works. Right. Oi. How we doing, fellas? Yes, yeah, so this is, if you're watching this, is a video rather than a live stream. Every Friday, 7 p.m. I do this, right, where I have a bit of a chat about what's happened during the week. I have some laughs, I have some cold ones, yeah, and just try to ease our way into the weekend. That's the plan. 7 till 9 is to do all of that. Chegs is in the house as well. Howdy, Chegs. Cat's in. Yeah, thank you. Right. Loads to cover. Right, I've got some stuff for what's went down. We're going to cover some weird stories. I haven't done that for a while. I've got a few weird stories. And Mel's Hall, which I've talked about loads, right? Mel's Hall. We're finally going to talk about Mel's Hall. We're going to do JEEZO Bro. And then that'll be 9 p.m. Right? What I have got is Mark our very own Mark McQueen here. With a spanner next to his name. Old Mark the Spanner McQueen here, right? He's got a new track out, and we're gonna play it out on one of the breaks. I've done a good video. By me, I mean I've just found a really good video that fits. It's like 7-year-old. I didn't think anybody's ever seen it before, so I've put it across it, and then I've done like a little bit of stuff over the top, a bit of fluff. It's Ian Mark. It's fucking perfect. Kaz is in. We've got Salah's in as well. People in. Awesome. Thank you so much for being in. And what we're also going to do, right? Is we're going to put a name on the championship belt. And is John's in on the... Was John on the YouTube or was he on X earlier? I couldn't see anything earlier on. We're going to put a name on the championship belt. So, you will get a chance to get your name on the spinny wheel, and then get your name on the championship belt. And I've got some exciting stuff to talk about, actually, with that. So, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I need to get this out of the way first, right? So, apologies. But you can't do a JEEZO It's Friday and talk about the week that was without talking about some of the biggest things that's happened, right? So, I'm just going to put this out there, and then we'll move on, right? So I do want us to be more of a celebration and a laugh. But the Charlie Kirk things happened. And it is mega, mega sad. Like, mega sad. It's mega sad for, not just for Charlie and his family, but it is for free speech and all that stuff. I don't want to really press it, but it did, like, I did really impact us, actually. It really impacted us for a couple of days. So it's I've been quiet a bit on X, and it does make you think a lot. It does make you think a lot about your own mortality. But also, obviously in the UK, free speech is under massive attack. And Charlie, whether you agreed with what he said or not, and I didn't agree with everything, right? I agreed with some stuff, but not everything. He was a warrior for free speech. And I think if you don't have free speech, you've got nout, because you'll end up being in a total dictatorship if free speech gets squashed. And Charlie's assassination is a proper big, like, clear, obvious risk to free speech. And you know, I had troubles last year. Obviously, not that bad, but still, like, you say something which you should legally be allowed to say, and for some reason there's these massive consequences. And the Charlie thing really did have a big impact on us this week, right? Really did. Not like where, like, do you know, if it's like a celebrity death? I say, so Hulk Hogan died, right? And you know, as a fan, I was like, fucking hell, it's like, that's deep. That hurts. This was more of like a cultural event. Like, fucking hell, that's like, do you know what I mean? Like a big cultural thing. Like, I can't. I'm not eloquent. I'm not articulate. I don't really understand, like, how to really put myself across. But that it was a real big cultural point. Like, fucking hell, this is not just really bad and not just bad for Charlie. And I know I'm not putting the right words out. Right, I didn't really want to talk about this type of stuff. But for a couple of days, right, it's really, like, had a massive impact on us. The video, and I think that's the other thing as well. I saw the video as soon as it happened. It was on X, and I saw it, and I was like, "Fuck!" Do you know what I mean? Like, the visualization of it is also kind of quite bad. Anyway, that's happened. I haven't done anything about it. I didn't post anything about it. I don't think. Maybe a couple of, like, reactionary things, but I didn't, like, try to kind of do anything with it. It's not part of what went down. We'll get to that in a second. But you just kind of do a show where you're talking about what's happened that week without at least mentioning it. So I know you all feel the same. There's a few of you out there seeing it as well, and I think it's understandable, right? That's a big cultural turning point for anybody who appreciates free speech, and for somebody who does men said, who's trying to talk about, like, just whatever I want to see, like that men said, right? Because remember, this is the purpose of this is, like, remember, like, the 90s and the noughties when everything was, like, really cool. Because most of us will be, like, Gen X millennials. In the 90s, when everything was, you could just see what you wanted, and, like, people just had to deal with it. Like, do you know what I mean? If you're offended, you're fucking offended. So what? Are you offended by what I've said? Well, what are you gonna do about it? Like, and everything was, like, cool then. And that's when I was a kid in the 80s, I was a teen in the 90s, obviously, grew up then. And lad culture and banter and masculinity and free speech, and it's all just been eroded over these last 20 years. And this, men said, is my nostalgic kind of, like, drag back to, like, how things were in the 90s. Like, you could have a laugh. Like, and this is on a Friday night, leading into the weekend, right? Because Chris Evans used to do TFI Friday, like, at end of the week blowout. Like, here, let's have a few beers. It's the end of the week. Let's get in a pub, a few beers and that, chat about what's been going on, and you can say anything you want. Like, if people get offended, they get offended. So, on a political side, I'm very free speech because I think you need it for like, governance and all. But just from I should be able to, and so should you, just be able to say whatever you fucking want. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not racist and misogynistic and all that, but, like, just, you should be able to just chat. So anyway, right, that's that. Bad times. But I'm here to brighten your day. I've got a mug of ale. Right? Mug of ale. Feels wrong to celebrate at this moment. It's like 9/11 again, except we didn't come together this time. Aye, Rob's right. So Rob bang on there with that. It is like a 9/11 moment. You bang on, mate. But like, people aren't coming together. People being driven apart. Anyway, right. I'm going to move on because it has been heavy, and now it's time to try to lighten the mood. I'm going to try my best, right, to do my job. The reason you pay me to be here, right, because you're all chipping, remember, you all have a $5.99 a month subscription. I hope you're all keeping up on that, mind, everybody. You all better be keeping up on your $5.99 subscriptions, Two Men Said. You do this for some chats and laughs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to bring the boom.
What's fresh?
What's fresh this week? Right, well, what is fresh is, and sorry for everybody, Hold Fast, howdy, Hold Fast. I don't know if I recognise your name. I've got Hold Fast the game. That's if you're still there, sorry. Thank you so much for saying hello, because I do want people who are just watching to say hello, please. And join in on the chat and get in on the crew. Say howdy, 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 everybody. I see yous, I do see yous. Right then, so is my camera just not doing the zoomy zoom? I'm gonna have to start fucking doing that live. I'm gonna need an assistant. I think I'm gonna need an assistant in here soon, right? So gonna bring the laughs. Right, what went down? Right, so not what went down. What's fresh? The championship belt is back. At the end of the day, I want to put somebody's name on the belt. Which you know what that means. That means that you've got to put somebody's name on the wheel. We've got to get people on the spin wheel. So, during the show, we will be, as always, we will be looking to find some names to put on the wheel. Right? Names on the wheel. So, I'll think of some stuff to do as we go along. But the first one, if you want your name on the wheel, if you want a chance to be the JEEZO ITS FRIDAY number 27 champion, get your name on the championship belt for a week, but also get your name on the leaderboard. I've got a website and I'm going to show you it. It's shit, so don't get excited, but I've got one. Then you're going to have to answer some questions, do some shit, jump through hoops on the belt, on the leaderboard. The first thing that could I ask you to do to put your name on the wheel is, could you please, if you're on YouTube, could you please press the kind of the likey thumbs up thing? Not the like the heart, do the hearts thing all the time, that'd be awesome. But the likey thumbs up thing to like the thing. That would be awesome. Once you've done that, right? Once you've done that, say done in the comments on the YouTube. If you're on X, I'll boss T straight in. If you're on X, if you could repost please and say done. So we've got Boss T. We've got Boss T, we've got Chegs. We've got Mark McQueen. We've got Kaz. We've got Ian. Ian, have you done all of your dragging your shit up to your house? Because you're just back from your holiday. If you've done that, Kaz, yeah, done. We've got John's done as well. Thank you, John, lad. So we've got some names on the board already. Yeah, we've got some... I've spelled John wrong, fucking hell. It's only 4 letters. Got some names on the board. Thank you so much. Where's the thumbs up on the YouTube? Like, the YouTube will just have like a like button, is it not, for the stream? Just like. If you go off chat, there'll just be like. If you do that, that would be awesome, Cat. Absolutely awesome. Right then, so what was it? What's fresh?
What's fresh?
What's fresh for us? Well, I'll tell you what is fresh. I'll show you now. We've got some names on the wheel. Names on the wheel. We've got Boss T, we've got John, we've got Ian Kaz, we've got Mark, and we've got Chegs. That's who we've got on there. Right, and so, what is fresh? So I tell you what's fresh this week. Fucking hell. Some boxing going on, right? So we've got Canelo versus Crawford. This is like a big, mega super fight. Canelo is an absolute legend. Absolute legend. Can't find the thumb. Can I not find that? You can't find the thumbs up. So, Canelo, absolute legend. Crawford is like probably like the top of his game at the moment. These two are going to clash, and it's going to be amazing. And it's on Netflix. So if you've got Netflix, if I kind of dip their toe into live sports right over the last while, they've done the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Now, and Netflix crashed. If you try to watch that live, it just crashed. It wouldn't work. Even the next day, it wouldn't work. They just couldn't deal with the bandwidth, right? But hopefully they've learned a lesson, because this is going to be tomorrow night. It's like 2 a.m. in the UK. It's off in the US somewhere. This is a big fight, and this is mega fresh. Neither of them would stand a chance against the Chegs. Chegs, you would be a good like British wrestler. Do you know like giant ear stacks? Oh, Chegs, that's what you should do a video of. Fucking hell, that would do really good. Oh, Cat's in. JEEZO, Cat's worked it out. She's done. Chegs, there's a video for you, mate. Cat. I'm just writing Cat's name on. There's the 1980s ITV wrestling, right? British wrestling was big giant ear stacks and Big Daddy. You need to do an EI video, mate, where it's giant ear stacks versus the Chegs with your the fucking hell, the Union Jack. That's what you need, right? That's what you need. That would be so good. There's some homework for you, mate. When you're doing that, see if you can do anything with me and Megan Fox kicking around in here. That would be pretty cool. That would be cool. I do like a EI Megan Fox interruption. But that is fresh. Canelo, Crawford, mega fresh. And then we've also got this tomorrow. Unite the Kingdom. Unite the Kingdom, September 13th. This is happening in London. This is going to be a huge, mega, massive gathering of patriots, right, in England's capital, showing their disdain, right, their lack of trust in the government and what's basically been done to us. That is massive this weekend. Huge. That really big news. Right, that's what's fresh, those things. That's what's fresh. Right then. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do what went down. I've got some fucking wild stories. Beyond the bad stuff, there's been some other shit that's gone down. Fucking hell. Going to cover that, right? We've got some weird stories as well. We've got JEEZO Bro. And I've got a bit of kind of exciting news. But not actually exciting. More, just more slightly interesting, actually. So I'll downgrade from exciting. It's like kind of slightly interesting. I've been thinking about how do what do I do with men said? How do I get men said going? Do you know how you have the regular kind of meltdown where I might get, oh, no one likes men said, oh, no one likes me, don't like what I do, I'm shit. Do you know what I mean? I have that kind of meltdown once a month. I have the Menzies. Menzies. Do you know when you have the Menzies? And I feel like really sad for myself. Well, anyway, I've over this last week, I don't know whether it's because of what's happened. I've just kind of realised, you know what? I'm doing this just to have a good laugh and a chat with a few close pals that I meet online. It's not about the final numbers. Actually, it's about us. Do you know what I mean? It's about that. So I've kind of okay, so X doesn't really serve me well. When I put me out on X, it doesn't push us at all. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a website. Yeah! And I'm not only going to do it, I have done it. I've made a website. It's shit. Right? See if you can. I can't really show much of it. It's a bit shit. So You go on it, right, and then you'll click on. You can click on Men Said for the lads. You'll be able to click on Tenets of Man, which is the arm of Men Said, which is about development, right? That's actually, I do take some shit serious. Or you could click on JEEZO ITS Friday, and behind each one of these is going to be a thing, right? So you click on Men Said, and you'll get the latest. I'm not expanding this out so you can see it properly. You'll get the latest stories that I've done. So I've done one about Epstein's letter, Scrottox. I did one on Charlie Kirk, but I didn't publish it. It was more just to get me thoughts down. And then there'll be a carousel where you can click on things, right? And there's different areas to go in. And when you click on them, you go to the stories that I've done in the videos of that thing. How wild's that? How wild's that going to be? So I've started to do the build of that. And I think when I do this show, rather than using X to go through everything, it's all going to be through the website. Exciting times, Exciting times. But is it as exciting as this? So this week there was a UFO Congressional Hearing. That's pretty cool. It is. It is, cat, right? It's going to be Bobby Basics to get the structure. Once I've got the structure right and how you navigate and go around it, then I'm going to make everything really super pretty. Because you can't rely on social media. You can't rely on algorithms. Sometimes they love you, sometimes they hate you. Scrotox, we're going to get on to Scrotox again. And actually, he's not on, right? But Flatliner, who gets on sometimes, he was on last week, Flatliner. He actually had the idea. He had the idea because Flatliner was fuck, can't say this, especially after a few drinks. An anesthesiologist, injecting motherfuckers. And he had the idea of Scrotox years and years. I was chatting with him years ago, and it's just one of those things where you have a good idea and didn't dean out, and now it's actually a thing. But this week there was a UFO Congressional Hearing. So Men Said's very, very first week live in July of 2023 was covering UAPs and UFOs. That was the very first thing we did, and because it was the Congressional Hearing, and that's what we went into. And here's 2 years on, there's been another one, and this one they released this video. I don't think it's audio, but this is a UFO in Yemen being spotted by a high flying drone. It's flying along. The US fire a Hellfire missile at it. It clips it, and it just continues. Now, fucking hell, I don't know. It's 2025. It's we're firing missiles, right, at UFOs over hostile territory. This is what we do now. People say it's fake. They'll be haters. I don't think it's got any audio. Nah, it's got any audio. And that looks like now, right? But just keep watching. It's not too bad. This. It clips into a different view. There's the Hellfire missiles hit it. It's kind of broke apart a bit. Then all the bits just keep on going. What do you think of that? UFO news. UFO. The Congressional Hearing that happened this week, right, was now new. There was a dude. There was one dude who'd said that he was in an army barracks. He's like a whistleblower having a fag at night, and this big fucking gigantic red cube that was the size of 4 football fields came over, and he was silently. He was JEEZO, and it took off. Could be totally legit. Could have been smoking weed. Who knows what he was doing? There was bits like that. But the Congressional Hearing was, as they are, a little underwhelming. But at least they're going in the right direction. At least they're going in the right direction. Right. This one is absolutely... This is the main one that... Other than the obvious... This is the main one of the week, really. Which was... Don't See a Muppet. A dude got arrested, right, for calling a woman a Muppet because he caused her alarm and distress. Alarm and distress. Now, I think I've got the video here. I think I've done a video on it, have I? Fucking hell, what have I done here? What the fuck have I linked to? Hang on. Let's watch what Cole says. Let's watch Cole. He knows what he's talking about, right? This lad knows what he's talking about. Oh, that was Cat Stevens. Cat Stevens? That's not Cat. What the fuck's up there? Where's the video? The original video? Oh, here we go. Right, alarm and distress. Right, watch this video. I didn't think it was real at first, but it is pretty real. A dude gets arrested. There's about 3 or 4 cops there, right? This is in the UK, obviously it's the UK, right? For calling somebody a Muppet. Now, in the UK, people call people all kinds of words, right? Not always like swear words or anything, but just whatever. Like, oh, you water bottle, you whatever. Like, Muppet is a good one. And that's because like somebody's cut you off or somebody's bumped into you or whatever. It's just like, it's Muppet, coming, dickhead, whatevs. You can get arrested for that now. The UK's speech policies is bonkers. Honest to God. I mean, I wouldn't imagine in North Korea or Russia or wherever you'd get arrested for calling somebody a Muppet. I just couldn't. I don't think that would happen. But in the UK it does. Watch this.
I ain't got any stills.
My colleague's going to tell you the circumstances for why you've been arrested.
Am I being arrested or being detained?
Been arrested, I haven't said the caution.
Arrested?
Yeah.
Well, what have I done wrong?
Are you with the caution or public order? Do you know the caution again, or are you...
Well, what have I done? Tell me what I've done.
There's been a member of the public who you've apparently been shouting at and calling him a Muppet.
Right, a Muppet, yeah, and?
You caused him alarm and distress. She's very upset about it.
Well, I'm gonna be straight with you guys now.
Don't forget you're under caution.
I can feel you shaking. I can feel you shaking. Calm down. Calm down. You are shaking.
Right, you've got your rights.
I'm going to tell you now.
Should we go into the office?
Calling somebody a Muppet.
Before you go in, I'm going to turn your camera off.
Calling somebody a Muppet does not come on.
Well. Can you fucking believe that? Now, to be fair, right, I think that he's saying to one of the cops, right, he's saying, I'm feeling shaking because, do you know why? These cops are just normal dudes, right? They just like live next door to people. They're just normal folk. It's not like where you got like politicians who are like elites, media people who are elites, judges and lawyers, all these dickheads, right, who are really smashing our culture, right? They're all elites and they're just out of it and they can be with their liberal fucking ideologies, right? These are cops. These are just people like on a normal wage living like with us, and they've been told that they have to go and like arrest people for calling them a Muppet, and now they know, which is different. Now they know that if there's a camera on you, right, you are going viral, like. So that guy, that cop where he's saying, it's alright mate, calm down, stop your shaking. I'm not shaking. That cop will have been shaking because that cop will have been thinking, fucking hell, I'm arresting a fella for calling someone a Muppet and I'm being recorded. There's a very big chance, right, that I'm like a proper celebrity by tonight. Like, and there was like 4 or 5 of them? How wild's that? How wild is it? There's got to be the point where the cops push back. Because like I say, politicians won, because obviously they have the ivory towers of politicians, media, lawyers and judges, they won't push back because they're out of it, man. They're making big money in rich houses in nice areas. But the cops are living with us. That's different, right? That is very different. The main reason they arrested him is he is an auditor. They look for an excuse to arrest an auditor. Auditor? Is that real? Get another job if you're taught to do that shit. Can't believe the cop kept a straight face. Wild. Isn't it wild though? Muppet of all things. Muppet. Like, fucking hell. JEEZO. Van Man. I called him all sorts. That I would have been arrested for that. I called him fucking all kinds of things. The Van Man. Arrest. What the fuck? That's why September 13th is so important. Because, like, and free speech. And not going. You can't even call somebody a Muppet. And you get arrested. Like, how wild is it? Ever heard of Auditor in Britain? Nah. He does similar stuff to that. Oh, you haven't, Chegs? Oh, Chegs, you're all in on the Britain. What should I and the Menzies? Oh, do you know what, Menzies? And Menzies was originally going to be for the time of the month where I panic about being shit. But I might start calling you guys the Menzies. I think that's your name. You are Menzies. Do you know you got like Taylor Swift has like does she have like Swifties? I imagine Swift. You're the Menzies. So I'm changing the meaning of Menzies. Chegs. Aye, let us in. Let us in. And don't forget to do Chegs versus Giant Ear Stacks. That would be good. That would be good. That was Muppet Arrest. Can you fucking believe it? Fucking mad. Absolutely madness that like somebody would be arrested for being called a Muppet. I'm rolling at this one. This is a bit different, right? I'm rolling at this one, which is carpeted toilets. Now, this is not news, but it did. I hit this week, and I accidentally put it in the wrong section of me bookmarks. So this is meant to be in my like weird, wild, and crazy stories, but I dropped it in on what went down, and I'm gonna live with it. Can you remember, like, can you remember like, in the 80s? I think maybe 70s. I was born 79, so 70s and 80s, where like there'd be carpet in the bathroom, and like the toilets would have like carpets around the bottoms, and there'd be carpeted stuff on the lid, and there'd be like carpet a lot of places. Fucking hell, who thought that was a good idea? Why was that a thing? I know it's just like the style of the time, but my god, they must have stunk, because like piss is hitting those carpets a lot. I've got a 11-year-old boy, and the other day I went to the toilet in the bathroom, main bathroom, right, and there was just a fucking massive puddle of piss like next to the toilet, where he's just walked in, he's not put the light on, he's half asleep or got his phone in his hand, and he just started pissing. I just started pissing, right? Like, not even like only half a minute. Like, oh yeah, I'll just piss on the floor for a bit, and somebody will fucking mop it up. Like, that's it. That was his thinking. Honestly, it must have been. If you had carpeted toilets, that just seeps in to the carpet. Like, what a fucking horrible, stinky thing. I remember the carpet toilet surrounds. I do. Mark, I totally remember them. They were wild, and I don't understand why they were ever a good thing. But I tell you what, though, if I had to go back in time, sacrifice AI and technology, go back in time and live in the good old days, and have to put up with carpet toilets, I think it's a fair trade. I think it's a fair trade. The bloke who was arrested for saying Muppet is known as Auditon Yorkshire on YouTube. Oh, yeah, look at that. Auditon Yorkshire. Oh, nice. Chegs is like in, isn't he? He's like right in. Chegs is our first line of defence, actually. Chegs is Britain's first line of defence. Well done, Chegs. We'll have to do a Chegs episode. I have to do a Chegs. Oh, actually, Chegs, you know what I should have done is I've got the Banksy thing to cover as well, and you did a good one of you hitting the judge over the head with your on the on the Banksy thing. I should have linked that in, man. I should have linked that in. Well, that was carpeted toilets. Like I said, not really a thing. Not news. Wasn't news this week, but it was definitely a thing. Right. So next. Oh yeah. On Sunday, sometimes I feel like a dick. I get idiot with some stuff. Right. I tell you, there's two things where I feel like a dick. One is, I did a video about a week ago, I think, and I said about BBC license. Oh, I'll pay in the license. I'll pay BBC license. Is it? No, it's TV license. Oh, right. What's the point of the TV license? Why am I paying for a TV license? Yada yada yada. And the amount of comments that were just saying, why are you paying for a TV license, mate? Like, we don't. I don't. You fucking mug. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting mugged off. Like, a load of people don't do it. Now I do. And I'm a bit like, I'm like a good soldier, right? I'm like a law-abiding citizen. And I feel like, I didn't want to eat, but I still have to do it. And I took some shit. But deservedly, because Chegs, there's no way Chegs pays for his TV license. I'm putting that fucking out there right now. Batesy, don't know where Batesy is tonight. He's not paying for his TV license. Proper warrior, British warriors, right? I'm paying for their TV license. And I'm like a little bitch. Like, ooh, why do we pay for TV license? Anyway, another one came up last week, which was this. On Sunday, I was doing weights, right? And I got this alert through, severe alert test. And there was like a horrifying noise with it. Oh man, I'm doing this now. There was like this horrifying noise. See if this works. Fucking hell, What the fuck's that about? What? Hang on, I'll put that. Wait, Cole. Come on, Cole. I need to sort this shit out. Can you hear that? What the fuck's that about? You can hear that, can't you? You can hear that, right? So yeah, so last Sunday there was this alert that came through on people's phones, and I did a video like, whoa, what the fuck's that about? And I got a bit of shit about that as well, like, switch it off. And I felt as if I was like totally like anti like Patriot. I felt I was like proper anti-Patriot by paying me TV license and having me national alerts not switched off. I felt, if I'm honest with you, I felt like a bit of a loser. I really did feel like I was a bit of a fucking loser for paying. Oh shit, my lights aren't on. The cozy den lights. Oh, look at that, man. Here, which one of you is in charge of lighting? If you've got a spanner, here's a genuinely serious thing as well, actually. If you have a spanner next to your name, right, you do actually carry some responsibility. That spanner is not free, man. That spanner gives you great power. And you need to tell me whether the audio is correct. You need to tell me whether the music level, the background music, is actually there and you can hear it, because I do want a bit of background. You need to be about the lights. You should automatically be liking the show and reposting. That spanner is a powerful, powerful thing. And I don't like giving out sympathy spanners, which I had out for Greg. Give out the sympathy spanner. But with great spanner comes great responsibility. Just remember that. Remember that. Anyway, I felt like a loser by paying for a TV license and also having me alerts on. I felt like, fucking, I might as well vote Labour. That's how much of a loser I was. I was like, might as well have been a Labour voter. Anyway, that fucking happened. What else? Here, we'll do this one and we'll have a break. Here. Who wanted... Turn your lights on. Oh, you've done it. Boss T. Boss T. I tell you what, Mark. Is Mark still there? He is, isn't he? I remember the carpet toilet. Like a tune, man. Good tune. We've got a brand new good tune. I'm going to put that out on a break. And then at the end of the show, on our way out, I might put on Boss T's Not This Time. Although Boss T is like claiming copyright shit on us. Fucking hell. Get a copyright thing off of Boss T last week. So I do the show. I spent a week curating topics and stories. I spent 2 hours on a night on Friday putting this out there. And then at the end I put out a Boss T tune. And I get a copyright like, don't you dare use my music. Fucking Boss T's getting all big in his britches. Luna, howdy Luna. Right, levels all good. Didn't notice it getting a bit dark in the den. It's getting dark in the den, man. I shared the stream. Well done. Luna's in. Well done. Right, so we'll do this story. We'll go for a break. I've got Mark's new tune to do. And I'm doing a brand new thing for breaks called Yompers. So, Rob's there. Rob, I mentioned Rob actually. So I'm not going to say anything else. But I'll go to the first break and I'll be Yompers. And Flatliner, just been talking about you. Actually, here's a Flatliner story. Right, So, here again. Just literally, just been talking about you, mate. This is my new design. So, do you know when I do the stories, I've got like the tread marks over the stories, like the news. For weird stories, I'm going to do them like this, like an old Polaroid. This is Scrotox. And we've just Flatliner is just coming at the right time, because Flatliner invented Scrotox in his head but didn't actually deliver it, and now he's just thinking, fuck, I could have been a mega famous super Scrotox man. He could have been Dr. Scrotox. So, if you want your name on the wheel, right, remember men said wheel, here it is. If you want to be on the wheel, let me know what you think Scrotox is. Scrotox. Write it down in the chat. What do you think Scrotox is? Well, Lunacy, what is Scrotox? So you're not winning a point. If you think, what is Scrotox? Put it in the comments, and if you get it right, I'll stick your name on the wheel. You can't do wrinkle your balls. It's like love and marriage. If only we could convince men that their scrotums should be smooth. Getting rid of the wrinkles. Right? So, Botox for your nutsack. Got some names. I've got some names to put on the board. Yeah, right. So you're right. We've got some names to put on the board here. So we're going again. Right. So we're gonna have Chegs is back on. We've got Mark back on. That's right. Flatliner. Flatliner invented it, right? So let's put Flatliner on. Ian, do you mean? I think we'll stick Ian on. Firm in the scrotum to look like you're in your 20s again. I'll have to refer to our expert in scrotums is Flatliner. We'll have to revert to Flatliner, Dr. Scrotum, as we'll start calling him. Dr. Scrotum! What a cool name that is! Dr. Scrotum? Fucking what a cool name that is. So Scrotox. Hey, Flatline, if you don't like the name Dr. Scrotum, don't worry. That'll not stick. Definitely won't stick. Apparently, right, people are getting injections in the ball sack to smooth out the wrinkles. Right, I think the wrinkles are good. To make them look bigger and fuller. Right, and to make them like hang lower. Flatliner, Dr. Scrotum, is that true? That's what I read. Anyway, I read that Scrotox is a real thing. It's proper grown. It's getting bigger and bigger, like the scrotums that are being scrotoxed. And I cannot believe that dudes would do that. If it was Dicktox, right? If it was, I wonder what would happen in the well. If it was Dicktox, right, and people would inject and get an extra inch, fuck, I'll be in that queue. Didn't you agree with that? I'm in. I ain't taking the piss, am I? Fucking. Does my medical insurance cover Dicktox? But Scrotox, I genuinely don't really see it. What do you guys think? I didn't see the value in it. If I'm honest with you. If it was more like a ball loosener, because like a tight sack. See, this is a shit you can't see it in UK. Can I see this in the UK now? Chegs? Is this alright to see it? Tight sacks don't feel good. Don't look good. You want a nice loose sack with the eggs in the sack. That's what you want. If it does that, if it done that, then I think it's worth it. But if it's just like the smoothing and the grown, didn't see the value. Honest to God, I think it's a waste of fucking money. Right, we're gonna go to. I've still got stories to do. Believe it or not. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I love yous. Fucking love yous. This is my night out in. And I think this means the same to you guys as well, right? So thank you so much. We are definitely on a new trajectory, right? Boss T swing low. Well, you're in a warm climate, right? In the northeast of England, in autumn, winter, and spring, swinging low, Sweet Chariot ain't on the menu. Really ain't. So, what's my point? So there's a new direction that I'm going in, right? This is still going to be the same type of content. We're still going to have JEEZO ITS Friday. But I'm going to centre around the website. I think there's the WhatsApp group for the WhatsApp boys, right? We're going to have that. It's going to be a prominent thing. Pushing out more on YouTube. More focus on YouTube. Doing shorts, mini shorts. And then doing really targeted posts. Like that Scrotox thing. Which is on my website now with words. Not just a picture of me chatting. Words in there. I'm going to start putting thought into the words. This is the future of Men Said, right? It's about bringing it back. Getting the cool folk like you lot. All engaged. Having a laugh. Having some fun. And just naturally growing over a long period of time. One person by one person. Whilst we get the right folk. That's what this is about. Right. This break, right, I've done. I went out, started yomping. Rob, are you still there? I've started yomping. I've stopped the running. Fuck running, right? Fuck running. I'm sick of fucking running. I tell you why. It's quite grim. You do it and you're quite depressed doing it. You don't like it. At the end of it, you feel great. You do feel fucking like fucking hell. I did not want to run, but I ran and I feel great. When you're running as well, you can't listen to a podcast. You need to listen to some tunes, like to keep you going, right? And I've just thought, I'm fucking sick of it. So I've started yomping, right? Hanging testicles outside the body is a fuckwit design feature. I believe Flatliner or Dr. Scrotum. Dr. Scrotum, well, actually, I don't want to really challenge Dr. Scrotum. They should be they would be protected inside, but I believe it's some kind of a cooling mechanism. Is it not? Are we the only animals? Oh no, dogs have got balls. Dogs have got big balls that hang outside, don't they? And have you seen that squirrel with the massive balls? Like, he's had some fucking scrotox. See that squirrel? There's a video of a squirrel who's kicking about and he's got these fucking massive giant balls. I'm sure. So here we go. Oh, Robson, running is counterproductive insofar as it doesn't burn fat like you'd think. Additionally, I can endure a full 5k every night with heavy weight, but running, never. So anyway, I'm fucking sick of running, so I've started to do a yomp, right? And here's the first of a new series of videos for the channel on YouTube as well. But I'm going to play them out, right, on here first. Here's the first ever yompers. Good morning. I'm on a morning weighted yomp. So I've got a 5 kilo pack in my bag. And I'm off on a morning yomp. Burn some calories in a fasted state. And I thought, you know what? When it comes to the breaks for JEEZO ITS Friday, why don't I show you a bit of outdoors? And let's do a bit yomping. Rob, if you're there, thank you so much, mate. You've kind of got us onto it. I did like getting in. Fuck, I'm going uphill. I'm out of breath already. But Bob does a 5k yomp with a weighted bag most days. So I thought, you know what? Yomp on. I'm going to as well. Good for the heart, good for health, good for the soul. Not good for the legs. Uphill, uphill, uphill. I just thought, yeah, this might be a good little bit to talk about some things. Yomping and chatting. Breaks up the stream from being in the den to being outside. You can see all sorts from here. I've got this on portrait view though, so I'll not zoom in on anything in the back. But wait till you'll know what this is. Whew, this is a bit of a climb with a weighted bag. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're using this time to get refreshment, have a wee, get a drink. And that's what I'll be doing. That's what I must be doing if I'm putting this on as a break.
getting to the top of the hill now. But yeah, just thought this was a bit different, right? So I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to do Yomp Diaries, talking about the kind of the key things that's happening on that Yomp. That's if this is even recording any audio. But well, the main thing's been Charlie Kirk. Whew. I'll have to do this on a straight, on a flat rather than up a hill. There's the first lesson from Yomp 1, or Yomper. We'll call these Yompers. But bad day of Charlie Kirk being assassinated. Bad day for free speech. Didn't agree with everything said. That's cool. I agreed with a lot. And his sword was debate. He wasn't never calling for aggression and that kind of thing. It was all just about sitting down and chatting about it, and I guess agree to disagree sometimes. But wild footage, wild times. Anyway, that's me probably walking back in the room now with a new drink. So I'll get back to me over in the studio.
How's that then, eh? So I do a Yomp. Instead of running, I'm Yomping, and I've been Yomping like with a bit of a heavy bag all week. Rob, we talked about it, right? So that's kind of like inspired us, if I'm honest with you, mate, to get on with it. And I'm going to use the Yomp to chat about the thing that's on my mind, but like a kind of like a lately I've been thinking, what's on my mind. I'm just going to chat about it, and then I'll use it for the show. So, what do you think of Yompers? Give us you know what? It's a nice little break, innit? You're in the den, you're all cosy, you got your drink, and then suddenly you're thrust outside into the sunshine of the northeast of England. I think it's a decent idea, right? I do. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know what you think. Right, so, back to the... Fucking hell, did I do what went down? I didn't do it, did I? I've been doing what went down without using me me special shit. Yompers is fun. Aye, mate. I've got some good ideas for Yompers as well. Like get Yomping. I'm gonna do Yomping. I've got good ideas for it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. And go to different places and go all over, right? And go all over with Yompers. Who saw the? I tell you what. Fucking hell, the news cycle now is so fast. You could have seen it and lost it within seconds, this shit. So, this is a weird one. I need to work out what I'm using this for. But these dirty Polaroids, I want to use them for like weird, wild, crazy stories, right? This one is Epstein on his 50th birthday. He got a load of letters and emails. Not emails. Maybe it's emails, I don't know. And bits and bobs, right? And he put them all into a scrapbook. And in this scrapbook, there's been a few, right? There's Peter Mandelson. He's sent a message across saying, "Oh, Epstein, you're my best ever friend. Oh, I just fucking love you. You need to try to get out of jail quickly for being a paedophile." And like... Starmer thought, oh, he's a really good dude to have as being our ambassador. Best mate paedophile. Well, good judgment there, Starmer. Anyway, one of the ones which was Trump. So Trump, see this picture on here, this image. This is a letter that he'd sent. It's been typed, and it's a narrative in Trump's head of him and Jeffrey like chatting between each other. And he invites Donald and he invites Jeffrey. Now, does he? Who knows anymore? Because 3 or 4 days before this, apparently, Trump was an insider, right, helping to bring down Epstein. It's as if... Me point with it, I'll read out the letter, right? I'm going to read you the letter. But me point of it is like, fucking hell, man. They just throw out so much shite. Some of it will be true. Some of it's like the UFO thing. Some of it is true, and some of that's probably actual aliens in a UFO. But the other 10 ones are like just like clouds or whatever, and like you can't separate truth from false. And I feel that's what they're doing with Epstein. I don't know whether they're doing it on purpose, right, or whether I'm getting a medical definition. Urge you on like it. give me your medical advice, Flatline. Give me your Dr. Scrotum. Give me your advice, dude. But I reckon they're just throwing out fucking anything at all, right? Just to distract and dilute. Now, I've done this. I'm getting sick. I've done this thing here. I'm starting to link me videos into YouTube. I'm really trying to push YouTube. If you're watching this on X, if anybody is watching this on X, I'm not too sure if anybody is. I think it's gonna be a bit of quite a night tonight. But if you're watching this on X, then please consider coming over to YouTube, subscribing and following and chatting and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, that would be super cool. But this was the Get your Epstein news here, ladies and gentlemen. Get your Epstein news here. We have gone from the one missing minute, which was definitely not recorded because it never ever gets recorded, has been found. Trump was then an informant with the FBI on Epstein to catch him. And now there's a letter being released, which is this one here, which states, it says, this is in a voiceover, there must be more to life than having everything. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Nor will I, since I also know what it is. We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do, come to think of it. Enigmas, I think that's what it says, never age. Have you noticed that? As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the first time I saw you. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Weird, wild, crazy. My take on all of this is that we get a news. Well, then I'll tell you my take. I've just told you my take on it. But that's the letter. Is it real? Is it not real? Who the fuck knows? It's absolutely wild. And Flatline has rolled in with his medical definition. So Epstein wasn't a paedophile. He was an ephebophile. So that is. I'm saying this because I think I know. Because I think if a child is between like 0 and like 10 or something, then that's pedo. If it's like 12 to 14 or 15 or something, whatever, I think that's the other one, endo. F4, isn't it? Aye. Anyway, tell you what, dude, he's a fucking wrong'un. Right? I think we can all agree that he was a wrong'un. And all these letters that are kind of like coming out is like, Trump, is that you? Because like, if it is, that's a bit weird. I don't believe you're this super mega spy who's infiltrating the Epstein Island like fucking Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Now, Bruce Lee did in Enter the Dragon, he properly goes into Hans Island for Hans tournament. Right? He's a spy. I don't believe Trump was this kind of like fucking Trump doing roly-polies, like trying to fucking get Epstein, get information on him on a camera. Nah, he's not doing the Bruce Lee Hans tournament route. I think he was. If it's real, well, you know, he's probably a wrong'un. I don't know. I hope people get the reference to Hans tournament. Epstein letter. It's getting on actually, isn't it? I want to do weird stories as well. Oh, I've got some fucking really good weird stories that I haven't put down on paper yet. I'm going to put them through the website and put them through the channels, and I'm going to do it the proper way. There's a one I'm going to tell you now, right? Because I'll tell you, right? Didn't tell anybody else. This is fucking really weird. I'm going to do a video on it, and it'll not get many likes because the only people like it are you guys, and I'm going to tell you about it fucking now. Therefore, you'll not even watch it. But this is a really, really weird one. Is everybody still there? If you're still there, let me know. If you put your name in the board on YouTube, I'll put you on the wheel. You get a chance again. You get another chance here, right, to be on the wheel for the championship belt at the end of the show. But let me know you're there. Say here. Say something like that. Is anybody still there? I don't like looking at numbers. I have numbers switched off, so I can't see them. because numbers put me off. It alters us because I've had like lower numbers and like my usual is like about 10, but I've had times where I've had hundreds, and it does alter how I do this, right? So I don't like knowing the number. So when chat goes quiet, I'm like, I don't know if I'm by myself or not. Right, so we've got a few people, but we've still right. Here we go. So who's here? We've got Ian. Ian's here. We've got Mark still here. John, John Ladd, please your sleep, dude. I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Seriously, I hope you do. Kaz, right? We've got people. We've got some. Where the fuck's it, Kia? Where's Kia on the keyboard? My keyboard's like worn out. Well, like half the letters that had disappeared. Watch once a time. Love the Bruce Lee scene. Chegs isn't here. I think that by that it means he is. Chegs is there. Boss T's there. Right then. Do you know what? Who's that flatliner? I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's a Tarantino film, and it's meant to be fantastic, right? It's meant to be fantastic. I'm a proper Bruce Lee fan, a big Bruce Lee fan. I've got books. I've got all of his. I've got his films, like 3 or 4 times over in VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. I've got the books about the movies. I've got the books about Jeet Kune Do that he did. I've got these random wild books that he's done for self-defense. And I've got. Do you know what this is really? I've got fucking hell. I've got his funeral on VHS. That's fucking grim, innit? But I've got his funeral on VHS. Fucking hell. And it's in a fucking hell. It's in a collection box. That was a fucking thing. Fucking, that's mad. Right? I've got a. It's about that big. It's massive. Right? It's a Bruce Lee thing. There's a book about Bruce Lee, and there's his funeral on VHS, and I've got that. It's like a collectible. I'm all in on Bruce Lee. How much about that for? Oh, right. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So, I didn't want to watch it because I know the scene you're talking about, and apparently it's actually true. Where the MMA guy, wrestler, really breers Bruce Lee all over. Gives him a fucking kicking. And he's it's meant to be true. So, but in my mind, Bruce Lee is literally just fucking kung fu and everybody. Nobody can beat Bruce Lee. It's might as well you might. It's like in my end, Mike Tyson's just the king of the world. No one's beat Mike Tyson. I've seen him get beat, but I mean peak. I have that as Bruce Lee. He's like a Street Fighter 2 character, right? Yeah, they were upset. But it's meant to be actually. That is. Oh, it's just. Oh, I had the name on the tip of my tongue there about who it was, but it's meant to be true. And by all accounts, Bruce Lee did get a kicking off an American wrestling dude who was just a stunt man. It was like, nah, I can't remember his name. It was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, right, we've got some names. That is blowing up. That is blowing up. We've got a good selection now. We will put a new champion on the board, and with that championship belt, right, you'll be on the leaderboard, and the leaderboard's going to be on the website. His death remains a bit of a mystery, unlike his son's. I died apparently of having paracetamol. Fucking hell! I have half a bottle of whiskey most nights, right? And I'm doing all right. I can't imagine a paracetamol having that much of an impact. Bit of a weird one. They also think, as well, flatline, right? When you see his coffin, it's like an open coffin. They think it's like a waxwork. Or there's all the usual conspiracies. Right, and so here we go. So that was Epstein's letter. What do you think of that new version? Doing the Polaroid for the weird and wild ones. I think it's pretty cool. So you better fucking this. I saw this just today. This is fucking mad. Check this out, right?
Let's go. Okay. Well,
Right.
this is what, security for the apartments?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah, we do security monitoring around the area.
that's dope. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk by you.
We'll be parking now.
Hey, where's building B at?
Sorry?
Where's building B?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Where's building B?
Building D?
B as in boy.
B as in boy. Can you follow me?
Okay.
Alright, if you can see that building right there, beside the gate, that's building B.
Okay.
Fucking what?
This is what, security for the apartments?
Hey, what? What the fuck is going on? How are we in... The future is so fast. We have now got, genuinely, we've now got robots integrating with us. We aren't ready for this as a species. We honestly were not ready for it. iRobot. Is it iRobot? Yeah. What's the one with Will Smith? Do you know the Will Smith one? That is becoming oh whoa, that's fucking hell. JEEZO. And it's not kind of a future. That's I need to start saving up for one of these dudes. It's like an appliance that we need to start. We'll all have in a few. The future is so iRobot. This is iRobot. That's a robot dog being controlled by a person. Just checking out what's going on. What the fuck? Fuck. It's only a handful of years. Handful of years. Where we will have bipedal robots, police on them, walking around, police and shit. Right? Seriously. And I'm going to roll straight into another. I'm going to roll into this one. Right? Listen. Because look, this is happening as well. Now this is in South Korea. They've got hologram police. Now, basically what it is that there's the shine a hologram on a bit of plastic of a police officer, right, who was telling, as people are walking up, this dude is saying I'll put a video on, right, but this dude's basically saying fucking, hey, listen, this park, we've got loads of CCTV on. If you commit any crimes, we're gonna do you. Basically, we're gonna just do you, right? Rob says, yo, who's Rob? Rob on X. Which Rob are you, Rob? Are you a known Rob or are you a brand new Rob? Thank you so much for your brand new Rob. If you're Rob Nielsen off of YouTube, then still love you, but oh no, Rob Nielsen's still on. This is a brand new Rob. Howdy, brand new Rob. Love you, dude. Thank you so much for saying yo. Holograms are then being projected on, saying oh, you fucking do this, right? And you get in jail. And say, fucking hell, those robots. Northeast, Rob? Northeast, Rob? I'm in the northeast, mate. I'm in Sunderland. Thank you so much for jumping in. Appreciate it. So they're then putting these dudes up saying, oh, we've got you, we'll have you, we'll do you. It's fucking wild. The way that, the speed of which technology is just fucking hitting us is mental. Robot dogs, holograms. It really is a Will Smith movie. Total Recall, actually. Do you know when you watch Total Recall, the original? Do you think about it, right? Total Recall, the original, the one Arnie on Mars. Sounded just bonkers. I really was 1,000 years away. All that technology exists now. Well, actually, no, sorry, let me stop being dramatic. I'm being dramatic there. The Johnny Cab exists. because Tesla's got one. So Johnny Cab exists. I've not seen anybody with the head. Although those rubber faces, you do get really good rubber faces. In fact, you get them lasses. I've seen that lass where there's like a before and after. The before, and she's got any teeth and all that, and she looks honest. It's just, not. I'm gonna be nasty here. Sorry, I don't mean to be nasty, but she's like witchish. And then the future is like it's just like a model. So the head, like, right? I've not seen the new naked gun. Not seen it, mate. Not seen it. So that's probably coming. You get these rubber masks. What else did they have? They had the implant. That's the thing. We don't have the implants yet. And I don't think we've got the 3 boobs. When do we get the... So we've got the Johnny Cab, Tesla, right? We've got the masks. We don't have the implants and we don't have 3 boobs. I hope that the people are working on the 3 boobs first. And then the memory implants after. I think if we go... as a project manager, if I plan out, I think 3 boobs is the priority, and then we move on to memory implants. That's what I think, anyway. Banksy, he's done this mural, right, of like a judge like hammering. We don't see women with 3 boobs, but we see women with the penises. I know. Oh, why didn't they not? Why did not predict that, Chegs? That's wild, right? So, do you know what, Chegs? There's some kind of like fork on the road, right? There's like do you know when there's like a timeline split, and like we go one way, and like there's another version of us goes another way. Some decision at some point, right, in the past put us on this trajectory, and what we got is we got lasses with dicks. For some reason, but on another fucking route in the multiverse, they got glasses with 3 boobs. That's a bang on, Chegs. We've went down the lasses with dicks route, and there's another one where it's lasses with 3 boobs. We're on the fucking wrong timeline. We need to go back. We need to fucking go back, man. We need to get those memory stones, or what do you call them, and get them back. So he needs to snap us back to the 90s so we can go down the lasses with 3 boobs route. Fuck, that is wild. I love that, actually. I love that. Do you know what? That's a video by itself. I need to circle around and do that as a video. Chegs, thank you, mate. Banksy. Banksy, right? Banksy does these stencils effectively, right? So, are they that good? If I'm honest with you, no. But like Banksy's art, is it that good? Nah. It's like it's just like a meme on a wall. Now, didn't get us wrong, you get some good memes. So you do get some good Banksy stuff. Didn't get us wrong, he does. He's a political lad. He's clearly on the left, right? And then he's doing this one here of like a judge hitting the like some protester. And I'm not too sure who's that appealing to? Because do the left? Let's see, let me focus. Do the left think that they're being like harsh done to by judges? Because that's what the art would suggest. I would say no, they're not. Like, they're not even getting in front of judges. The left are getting away with murder. Like, I don't understand who the art is for. It's for a very slim niche of people. It's for these super ultra far left people, like with a lot of money. I feel as if what Banksy's done here is he's exposed he's exposed himself as being like a little fucking lefty prick. And personally, I would think, well, hey mate, your art's bullshit. Because it's not like challenging, it's not like gritty, it's fucking woke, dude. Like, you're a woke artist. That's what I feel when I see it, right? I think, woke artist, therefore the value of your shit is 0. Like, I wouldn't want it. Now, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong on that, right? I'm fucking not. Fucking, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But I just think Banksy's a dick. I really do. I think he's a fucking little dick. So, I don't know. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. I just think he's a fucking little bellend, actually. So, graffiti. Yep, mate, dude. You're a little lefty bellend. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I don't know whether I'm going to get hit on that off you guys. I wouldn't have thought so. Like, I thought you'd be... yeah, fucking free speech. Innit? It's free speech. I'm honest with you. This is the free speech one. So, right, that was... That was what went down. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, right? Me goal here is like just being like being here every Friday, having a drink, mate. Almost drink top up time for me. Alright, well, dude, hang on a second, because I'm going to put your tune on now. I'm going to put your tune on, dude. We'll do another break. So, loved your animation of the Banksy thing. Jake's done that. Jake's did something with that. So what I'm posting a lot to keep this number 3 badge. Oh, there's the ranking. The ranking's there as well. There's the ranking as well, guys. There is. I just want to say, honestly, this is my night out. I hope this means something to you as well. I hope it connects with you. I hope you have fun with it. It's the number of views, and it doesn't. Honestly, I've realised that doesn't matter. It's about us having a chat as we go. And I know you're there at home with a drink and watching on your phone or on the telly or whatever. It should be the telly, always the telly, right? And just having you there and chatting, it just makes this like a really good time for me. And I hope it kind of comes across that I'm having a good time, so I put some time in to do it, and I hope you have a good time as well. Does that make sense? Am I being a dick? But I love yous, right? I do, honestly, I love yous. Right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the next break. Get the last drink. I'm gonna finish at 9, so we'll do one more break. And this is Mark McQueen with his song, which I'm forgetting what it's called. I forgot. I think it's called Needed. Fucking Needed You. It's called Needed You. Actually, sorry, fucking Mark, I knew what it was called. It's called Needed You. Dude, I've grabbed a video for it, right? And it's fucking perfect. It's fucking perfect. If I'd found it earlier, I would have used it for Boss T's. Not this time. The one that he copyright strikes us on. Do you know the one where he's demanding money off us for playing it? That one. But this video is fucking perfect. Right, this is Mark's, right? So Mark, you forget, right? Mark McQueen, when he's not being super lazy, he can pump out a really good house tune, right? He hits house tunes like Chegs. Oh, Chegs! Have you seen Greg's has got a new set? I'm going to do a video on this over the weekend. It's got, but I think I might have sent you it. I might have sent you a message about it actually. Greg's has got a new range of homeware, so you can get massive bean bags, which are like sausage rolls. It's really good. I'm going to do a video at the weekend. I think I've sent you a message telling you about it though, so you can do it as well. What the fuck? Anyway, I don't know why I said that for. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, Mark. I fucking lost my train of thought. Right, I'm going to get another drink. Got a really good tune. He's done a really good tune, right? I think we might have been calling Mark for not doing work, but anyway, he's got a really good tune. Here we go. Right, fucking hell, I don't know. Fucking hell. Pissed now, actually. And that was Mark McQueen with Needed You. What a cool tune. Kaz is off. Okay, Kaz, see you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Looks like me in my living. What a good little video, isn't it? Though, like, I found this like weird channel called Christian Influence or something. They've not done anything for like 3 or 4 years, and they do like loads of videos like that, like just dancing videos. They've done like loads of them. I was like, fucking, that's really good. Like, that is really good for a track. So there it is. Anyway, right, guys. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do some weird stories, actually. Weird stories. And with weird stories, it's this is fucking mad, actually. I don't think you'll believe this, but this is actually true. So, what do you make of that? If anybody can tell me what's going on here, you'll go on the spinny wheel. Who knows what's happening here? What looks odd? Why does it? I see the elderly godbotherers in the hoy have been kicking off versus the assisted dying bill today. Fucking hell. Honestly, mate, doesn't matter. There's just always a battle. There's always a battle. Do you see that the Canadians? Did you see the in Canada? Oh, Canada! Right, in Canada. In Canada, they've created assisted dying, but the reasons you can die are like massive. Like, there's loads of reasons. Like, you just like, oh, I'm just having a bad day. Aye, time to press the suicide module. Like off of Futurama. Like these suicide pods. Like, honest to God, Canada's like kind of like, yeah, I think you should press the suicide pod. Who knows what's happening here? Does nobody know what's happening here? Nobody. Get a chance to be on the boards. I'll tell you what's happening here, right? Twice a year, in a handful of places across the planet, right, there's a time when the sun is exactly over a spot on the planet. And when that happens, there is no shadows because it's directly over. So here, this looks like a shitty. It looks like a PS1 game, PS2 game, maybe, like an early Grand Theft Auto. Like, it looks a bit shit. And that doesn't look real. That looks as if it's like a graphic. That totally looks as if it's like a fucking PlayStation 1 game, right? So does that. That's like a thing. It's like, oh, right, this is early. Nah, this is real, actual items in the real, actual world. But because the sun is directly on top of them, there is no shadow or shadows, and therefore these things look like the PlayStation 1 game. How wild's that? Does nobody think that's mad? I think it's totally bonkers. I think that's fucking mental. Really mental. I'll tell you what's really mental. This poor sod. So, is this in? I think this is in Chinese actually, but I'll put the audio on. I think it might be Chinese. Let me see.
A man fell behind a large refrigerator unit at the supermarket where he worked in 2009. Now, he was seriously trapped, but his cries for help were drowned out by the noise of the coolers. Days passed, and weeks turned into months with no leads on his whereabouts. It was 10 years later that contractors began working on the now abandoned supermarket. As they moved the refrigerator unit, they found the man's remains wedged behind it.
How absolutely mad is that? Imagine that death. You slip, you're a worker and you slip behind some refrigerators at work, right? Ian, do you not work with like stuff like this? Ian, what do you do? And Mark, what do you do? Mark and Ian, are you guys like potentially like susceptible to this type of death? Right? Is that suicide is high in Canada already? Cheers, be available on the 19th. Oh, Mark's got it available. Mark's like fucking the tune. Yeah, the tune's gonna be released on the 19th. Colin just got an early version of it. Like fucking hell, Mark's got a proper release schedule. I'll send an email out when it's released. Check that out. Mark's gonna send an email to his subscriber list when the tune's released. That's like professional. Boss T, when you doing that? I'm an electrician, but we basically build substations. Ian, you do shit. What's the likelihood of one of you guys falling behind the fridge, right, shouting and screaming and like not being heard, and then dying there, and then being your body being found 10 years later? 10 years later. How fucking mad is that? That is proper mad. I mean, like, oh yeah, tell you what, fucking hell, JEEZO. Here we go. Right, lads. Is it just the lads? This is a real proper lads question here. Flatliner, you're in. Thank Ian, Mark. Well done. The boys are there. The boys are there. Right here. I've got this is lad stuff. Boss T, Chegs. You like a chip in on this, pal? Right. Right. So, I've not been on like dating sites ever. Right. So I'm not gonna email these for. I'm lacking on the email release. Boss T, need to fucking start releasing some shit out in Mexico on some email El Mexicano site. Get some shit out. So the whole dating thing on apps and that is a mystery to me. Never ever touched one, right? And probably you lot might maybe it's not of, right? But what I hear. But especially like Batesy, like he's not eating tonight. Do you know what I mean? I think he's having a bit of a time. He's not eating tonight. But Batesy is my entire knowledge on dating apps and what they do and why you use them, how you use them, and who's on there. It all seems like a massive scam. If you go on TikTok, right? On TikTok, you get like you get these types of messages. Now the algo really dials in on what you've been just like watching, right? So I appreciate I might have been watching some suggestive things which have created why don't we send you this app? I get it. The algo is all knowing. It's basically kind of like fucking the algo is like God. The algo is like it's like God knowledge. Fucking hell, algo's God knowledge. That is so true. Algo is God knowledge. Do you know why? Because only you and Jesus know what you're thinking about. When you think something, just you, Jesus, and the algo know it. Because you'll type it in. Oh, what's happening here? If you go on, my algo's like, I've been liver damage if I drank too much whiskey. What happens if you have liver damage? Why have I got like a feeling? Is this like liver damage? Is this liver damage? Constant, right? Well, this last week. I went to the doctors because of that week. Fucking hell, man. I feel as if I've got liver damage. Grok told us I've got liver damage. I drink a lot of whiskey, right? So I went. So anyway, the algo. So that's your brain in algo form. So there's the algo, there's you, and then there's like a Jesus in there. That's the gods. How do I go down that route? That's the weed. That's not the alcohol. That's the weed. Anyway, the algo got us, and it presented me with like dating apps. I'm thinking, why? And they're like these. Look at this. Here's a picture. They'll message you first. Press the button, right, and I install it. So what? This young lass is gonna. So what I know about dating apps is that like there's like 1,000 men chasing every one woman. Actually, it's probably. I think the stats will be like 100 men are chasing one woman, right? 100 funnel 100 men, 1 woman, chase. Right? That's what's happening on apps. And any lasses out there who's done this, you tell me, right? Or any lads out there who's on the apps, you tell us. If you're a lad, it's hard to get the lass because there's so many men versus women. And if you're a woman, you're just getting bombarded with like men constantly hitting you. But apparently now, right? Me, I'm a 46-year-old man, right? Oh, but if I log on here and sign up to this, then they'll message me first, will they? Like, what the fuck? Or the girls here are what the girls here are super forward. Oh, okay, are they? And up front, what kind of relationship they want? Like, the fuck. So who's falling for that? Like, who's? There'll be men thinking, oh, fucking get in. Right, these 20-year-old lasses are really into middle-aged men, and they're dying for me to download the app. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus, stop listening to the things I think about. It was making him feel sick. When I get really paranoid about your liver, pay for a fibre scan. I've got blood tests on Monday. That will lead me to a scan, and then I'll execute some health insurance and get the best thing I can do. I'm not. I'll be honest. I am shitting myself about that. Actually, I am shitting myself. But let's go on to happier things. Happier things like which app developers think that we're going to believe, right? That these 20-year-old lasses are chasing down middle-aged men. It's just fucking mental. But you know what? Some people will be so desperate that they will actually believe it. That is true, and I believe that to be true. Right, this has been on my list forever, ever and ever and ever. It is Mel's Hall. Has anybody heard of Mel's Hall? This has been on my list forever to talk about, so I'm doing it now. Mel's Hall. So Mel's Hall is in America. There's a place in America, I can't remember what it's called, right? This has been on my stack for weeks. So I forgot the story because it's been there for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think Mark, you might have tagged us on it, but I read it 8 years ago as well. So it's one of these things that's like always been in the back of my mind. Mel's Hall. So Mel's Hall, right, is but Mel's Hall, but not talking about Mel's Hall, Boss T. So Mel's Hall, right, there's a place in America where apparently there's this big hall on this dude's land, massive hall on this dude's land, and like in America where you have land, not like gardens and whatever. I've got land. If somebody in America's got land, they've got like a city block's worth of land, right? Or an entire city, the entire whole of Sunderland, right, will be like a dude saying, yeah, I've got land in America. Because the size and scale is insane. So this is like a kind of a bit of a weird place where a dude's got a load of land, and he came across on his land a big, massive hole. And he was like, and he started like throwing shit in it. So like rubbish. Anything I didn't want, just fucking hide it in the hole. Just a big hole, just hide it in there. So it guns down. And then he starts realizing, I'm hiding like shit in this hole. And like, I can't see the bottom of it. I don't even hear it landing at the bottom. Like, the fuck, how big's this hole? So he goes on he tests it. Getting like reels and reels and reels of like fishing wire. Like hooking them all up with a big weight on the bottom. To throw it down to find out how big this hole is. I think you'd imagine like a big hole might only be like 100 meters, but he's thrown it down like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meters, and it never ever touches. It never fills up and never touches. You're like, what the fuck? And it takes a dark twist where his neighbour, right, has got a dog. And for some reason, this is as I'm seeing this, right? As I'm seeing this, the logic of Mel's Hall is starting to fall apart in me own brain as I'm trying to justify this to you while this is real. I'm trying to tell you Mel's Hall's real, and this like, why the fuck would that happen? Anyway, his neighbour, if you're his Mel's neighbour, you must have a lot of land yourself. For some reason, right, wants to get rid of his dead dog, and he wants to throw it down Mel's Hall. Now, the logic now is starting to fall apart a little bit. I'm thinking about just fucking bury it outside your back door. It's your dog. But anyway, apparently the dead dog was thrown in Mel's Hall, and the next day the dead dog was alive on Mel's property. I think I've probably. I mean, I think I've debunked Mel's Hall while I was trying to tell the story of Mel's Hall. You know, White Files. He would have done a better story. He would have done a much better job of Mel's Hall than I did, because I think I debunked it myself. But apparently Mel's Hall's real. The CIA went there to work out what happened in Mel's Hall. Don't think they did actually. Mel's Hall. Fuck, I don't think that's real. This is real. This is fucking wild. So this here, right, is in China. When they're building cars, right, they've got some factories in China where they're building the cars. They have no people in the factory at all, like none. And because they have no people in the factory, they don't need lights. Because it's humans that need light to do the thing the robots don't. The robots are using totally different telemetry. So the factories in China, who are fully fucking autonomous, building cars, the factory itself is just dark because they don't need the light. How fucking Terminator 2 is that? That is fucking scary, innit? That should strike a chord in your heart with regards to how quick AI and robotics has taken over. There are totally fully autonomous factories out there that are building things, right, in darkness because they don't need light. Literally, that's how they build the fucking Terminators. That is how the Terminators are genuinely built in Terminator 1, 2. John, what in the Pet Cemetery? That is Pet Cemetery? That is Pet Cemetery, yeah. Mel's Hall is effectively Pet Cemetery. Totally. KT, scary shit. KT being cat, I assume. But that was Mel's Hall, date and scene. Live on PS1. Dead behind the fridge. Right, we're caught up on. Right. I hope you've had fun tonight. I really, really do. I do love the show. I love the show and I love you guys. So I hope you've had fun. Right. Here we go. JEEZO Bro for 15 minutes. Then we'll spin the wheel and see which one of you guys are on the championship. JEEZO Bro. Right, so one of the other things I've done, right, and the many things that I do and then don't actually fulfill and move forward, is I've created a new account on X called Men Said Clips. So on Men Said Clip, I've got 23 followers. 23. This is where I'm putting the clips for JEEZO Bro. And this is where we're going to run them from. Right, so now we lose the background music. We get the audio music, the audio background. And this is it. This is JEEZO Bro. These are some of the fucking wildest things I found. This big snake. Can you see it? giant anaconda in Brazil. Fucking big snake, that. That's the people. And over there's a snake. It's a big snake. Dad, put this one on. This is a proper brainful. So it's a proper bridge, but you've got a... What? Why? I mean... Why would you do it? Why would you do that to people? That reeks, right? This reeks of like a work team bonding activity. Right, guys, we're gonna go on a team bonding. You're gonna go over the Chinese mountains, right? You're gonna do this bridge thing, and it's gonna teach you how to work better together. That is like, can't is that what they do it at your place? I feel as if like that's what they might do at your place. This lady, she's showing off like a new like skirty. Showing off some new skirties. Yeah, I think that's a nice. I like that. Nice skirt.
Acting like a bloody fool. If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys,
I mean, this, the payoff, right? It's like, is this gonna happen? Is it gonna work? Is it not? What's going on? What's happening? Are they gonna do it? Do you think they're gonna do it or not? What happens?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Do they do it?
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Yay! They did it. There's the dress one again. Just for a second, right? There's the money shot. Sorry, ladies. Have you ever get in a situation like this? I mean, no, this exact one, right? Right, you just say, whoa, you overcommit. Oh man, I love that one. That's fucking great. Yoga, I like yoga. I do like yoga, guys. Big yoga fan. Did we show this one? This is a Hobbit. I feel as if we might show it last week.
Oh my god. When your son eats your dad as ashes.
He's eaten the ashes.
My son has eaten my dad's
his
ashes.
granddad.
Oh my god. When your son eats your dad as ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
That is fucking grim with thigh gaps. That is fucking grim. Really, really grim. They ain't nothing like people trying to hit a punch bag. She punches it on eight. They ain't nothing like this, man. Honestly, people really overestimate it. That's classic, that. He misses it. Oh man. Honestly, God, man. This is the best in there. They are just the best, honest to God. Like, punch bags. I think I posted something along the lines of like, with the punch bags, I feel as if like I could just sit there in the corner next to a punch bag all day, like having a few cups of coffee, a few beers, and just watching what people think they can do to a punch bag and just watch it. Like, that could be a live stream. You could, honest to God, I fucking bet, mate. You put a punch bag up like that, punch machine, and a live stream on it just to watch everybody who does it, and they say, "Oh, you're going to be live." I bet that gets huge views, and I bet that will get like make loads of money. There's an idea for somebody. Go out and do that. I'm like, Flatland's gone. Got to go. Let me know if I have anything. Take care, dude. See you later, pal. I think that's the thing. I don't like this one. Alright, so I don't like it. So throw a banana and it lands on top of the net. So the chimp grabs a stick, right? Hits it and gets the banana first time. Grabs the banana and then points to the person, and like, fucking hell, that hits hard. I said, yeah, banana on the top, I'll use a stick to get it. Proper thought process. And then gets the banana and I point, like, whoa, dude, got ya. It's like, whoa, that's fucking proper advanced. Like, there's a lot of humans. Most humans wouldn't be that civil. Do you know what I mean? Most humans wouldn't be like, whoa, dude, got ya, thank you. Most humans wouldn't. But there's a chimp going, whoa, yeah, thanks for the banana, dude. Like, fucking hell. Is that not like the same level of intelligence as us? I feel as if that chimp should be here. Me and the chimp. We should have me and the chimp show. I feel as if we're bros. How mental is that? I don't know if that's just me, but I just felt as if fucking hell, he should not be in a cage, man. That is a fucking fella. He should be out here kicking it. He should have his own podcast. That's what I felt anyway. I thought, fucking, I don't know. What do I know? A plane. Super low.
Yo, what going on there?
Only planes in Mexico go this low because they're dropping off all the coke. That's a Mexican pilot, that. Right? That is, hey, it's me, it's Basti. I've come with your delivery. Got his tunes blasting out of his plane, and just dropping cases of coke off. Hey. Like Tom Cruise was in a movie like that. What was it called? America First America. This is fucking great. Right, this is so good. Right, so this
We're getting us.
This is a lady here, right? Who's doing a speech. She's giving a speech, and she does this massive burp unapologetically.
We're getting a slight increase in the number of doses that we'll be getting to the state. We're getting a slight increase in the number of doses that we'll be getting to the state.
What the fuck? How wild is that? How fucking wild is that? That's so fucking class, that. Love that. Honestly, God, fucking mad. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, right? Tonight, I've had probably one of the funnest ones I've done of this, and the numbers have definitely been lower. I know that, right? But you guys have been here, so thank you so fucking much for being here. But this has been one of my funnest ones, if I'm honest with you. Number 27 is one that I'm going to put a heart next to 27. Because this week's been so fucking grim, right? This week's been so fucking sad and grim that I didn't even want to do it. But I'm so glad I have, because I've had a fucking laugh. And it's... Oh shit, is it my Chinese food? Oh, fucking my Chinese food's here. JEEZO. But I've had a good laugh. A really, really fucking solid laugh. It's been brilliant. So, a burp on screen is not what you want, is it? Did you see this dude? A dude measures up this jump over a river, Right, I'm doing. I'll not be doing karaoke. I've not had enough to drink. I ain't got enough to go. I need an extra. I need to have twice what I've had to do karaoke. This dude proper fucking measures up. This jump, and then he falls in the river.
Don't do it, Papa. No, Papa.
It's getting quite civilized in here. It's not getting too civilized. It's part civilized. We are getting it's more professionalism. We're growing up, mate. Right, we're growing up with the quality, the values all grown up. Lit a new Bigfoot video. Apparently, like Bigfoot just like chilling out here. Not seen a Bigfoot for a while. Here he is. This is fucking great. Right, make sure. So this, right, is... I think I've got a recollection of this. I do have a recollection of it. I do think I remember it happening. This dude's doing this thing, right? He's like an African lad. He's like a MP or a... I don't know. Like high hierarchy. And he's like, well, he wants to prove that the water of a particular place is clean and drinkable, right? And to prove that, he's going to drink it live on in his like governmental fucking situation. And the way he does it, right, is if he's never ever drank anything from anything ever before. He drinks it as if it's clearly poison, which it clearly is. So watch this, it's fucking class. It's like he picks it up, but he didn't put his lips around it. He didn't drink any of it. It slurps down his face at his chin. He spits it out. He wipes it away. He's like, "Hey, this water is totally fine." He acts as if he's never ever drank water before.
Le respect. Le respect de sa dignité.
Like corruption much. This. Fucking no, this isn't real. This actually happened, this, you know. Mark, I don't know whether you know of this one, right? But this actually happened. Oh, it's so fucking quiet, that. Basically, he's saying that. Can you hear it? You can't hear. Basically, what he's saying is, right. That's a shame, that because it's really good. If you could hear it, what he's saying, right. Good night, guys. See you later, Luna. What he's saying is that they talked about somebody earlier in the show, and they stated that he was convicted of being a racist. He's been charged and convicted. He's a racist. Then they have to go back and correct it and say, no, sorry, it wasn't racist. He was a rapist. Apologies to the man. He was convicted of being a rapist. What? That's so much better, isn't it? That is so much better. These guys have not seen an elevator before. Now, I think I'm quite nervous when I step onto an elevator. Are you not? Are you guys genuinely not like a little cautious when you step on an elevator? Like, because I am. I'm actually quite cautious of it. I really am. Right, and this is fucking this will get you in trouble. So this is a cat, right? Genuinely a cat. It will get you in fucking proper trouble.
Nico having a temper tantrum, getting ready for a show.
Not a cat. Fucking not a cat. It's a parrot. What's that other animal? What's that other animal called? Not the cats. What's the opposite of a cat? Parrot. Parrots. Fucking parrots. It's a parrot. It's a yeah. It's a parrot. It's not a cat. Fucking cats don't know that shit. Fucking cats. This is a parrot. Parrot. Parrot.
Okay, this is Nico having a temper tantrum, getting ready for a show, and now she just said, "Why are you crying?" Nico, are you done? This is what I go through every day. People think I have a crying baby up here. I will show you. It's really just Nico.
How wild is that?
Nico.
That is getting you in.
Nico,
That is getting you
Nico.
arrested.
You are
that
such
carrot.
a baby. Yes, you are. Now people are coming in because you were crying.
That is fucking wild. It's a parrot. That parrot is not a baby in a cage, but a baby in a cage is getting you in big trouble. How wild is that? It's freaky. It's not a cat though, it's a parrot.
Upon the reading, how many homes, Bought me one house, bought me two. Flip another flat, tax man, no clue. 80k saved with a bright and tan. Dodging more duty than the average man. How many homes can Raina buy? Laughing at you, I love the tax they slide. How many homes, I'll name them all. Big and dancing in the Commons Hall. Count a girl routes, but I climb that chain. For Ashton Street to the seaside lane. Stamp duty short, 40 grand unpaid. Oops, bad advice, that's how it's played. Star my blushing, I'm still fine. You pay full tax, I skip the line. Court orders hush, I don't explain. Still stacking home, still playing the game. I pay less tax, but I laugh all day. Raina style, that's the label way. How many homes can Raina buy?
Good then, innit? They're doing a good job there. This is cool. This is Eddie Hall and some massive dude, right? And they're just walking around like wholesome. They just be like super wholesome and just like acting as bodyguards. And like they're just so nice, isn't it? And there's a security guy who's got his 2 units with him. Like and then they just pick somebody and they say, got him. How amazing is that? I love it. I love it. People just be looking like, where the fuck are these two then? It's so cool. Honest to God, it's so cool. I just love it. I honestly love it. I hope you do too. There's not enough love in the world, is there? If I'm honest with you, there's just not enough. This is like one of the things with with X. I'm sick of being on X so much because it is so down and nasty. It is like it's. I know it's free and it's real and it's raw, but oh fucking hell, the mental toll of spending all your time on X, especially as a creator, it doesn't reward you. So it's kind of like I need to go to more happier places, like the website, YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp. That is the thing. Happier places. That's where we need to be, right? We need to be there. You gotta spin the wheel. Yeah, I'll spin the wheel. You're right. Actually, Mark, it's time for my Chinese and spin the wheel. So, whose name is going to go on the championship belt for the week? And therefore, it will be you'll get a point or 3 points on the leaderboard. And this week I'm going to really pump out that the website, and on WhatsApp for the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys. Boss T, we could do with a WhatsApp boys tune. There's a song called the. I've just been singing it there. It's off a movie. Is this sing? No, it's off a movie about a It's a kids' movie. It's about a It's about a little horse who dresses up as a unicorn and becomes a music star. Boss T, I want us to replicate that for middle-aged men. What the fuck? Fucking hell. Jesus, that puts me on lists. That's a list, like shiny pink glittery. It's got my little girl, right? It's because of her. There's a thing called Thelma. There's a movie called Thelma, right? And on Thelma the movie, she's a little horse. She gets hit with pink glitter. She starts singing songs. She becomes a music star. And in there, there's a song like called, and there's like a load of lads in a pool, and they're called the Pool Boys. We're the Pool Boys. We're the Pool Boys. Right? It's cool. And we want that for WhatsApp. We're the WhatsApp boys. Anyway, mate, I shouldn't be doing it live. I'll send you a message later about it. Right, we're going to spin the wheel. Right, spin the wheel. Fucking hell. We're the WhatsApp boys. We're the WhatsApp boys. Right, so if your name is on here, you've got a chance of being on there. And if you're on a chance of being on there, you're going to go on the leaderboard on a website I'm going to build it in the future. What an honour. What a fucking honour. Be on a thing. That'll be on a thing. That'll be on a thing. Maybe's. What a price. Here we go. Who is it? Who's the thing of the thing of the thing? Here we got. Kaz, Chegs, Boss T, Chegs, Mark, Kaz. Oh, it's gonna be Ian. And it's Ian. Ian. Well, he's just back from holiday, so he's had some cold nights whilst being away. Guys, I fucking love yous. Honestly, I really do. I really love yous. Like, I really do. Like, this is my night out, and it's here with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. I really, really hope you have like a good laugh and fun for 2 hours with me. I really do. And I'm pleased you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, critically thinking, see ya. Sorry. He's here as well. Sorry, dude, I didn't see you, pal. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. That's the point. This is the fucking point, right? Is this? So this week coming though, I'm gonna bounce. This week coming, I'm gonna build out on the website. I'm gonna be creating that new kind of brand. I'm gonna be doing yompers. And I'm going to be putting the yompers out on YouTube. So please check up on YouTube. I'm going to put posts out on YouTube. So if you can, please, especially if you're on the we're the WhatsApp boys. Please have my alert on, bell icon thing for YouTube. You'll just get the shorts, any videos, and any big posts that I do. If you could just like them and comment on them. It'll help me to grow YouTube. YouTube's where it needs to be. The website, YouTube, and WhatsApp. Everything else around it, defo as well. Push it out. But it needs to be in my control. So please, that'd be great. Right. By going out on Not This Time means that it costs me 0 pennies because I don't get monetized. That's fine. We're going to go out to Boss T's Not This Time. Although, honestly, Mark's Needed You tune is a fucking banger, and that video is a fucking great one as well. But we'll go out with Not This Time. Next week I'll do Needed You, and if anybody else comes up with something, we'll do it on the show. Love yous, guys. Honestly, love yous. I'll be on WhatsApp as well later on, so I'll chat to the boys there. See yous all later. One love. Next week. Peace.
not this time.